Hello again YouTube, we're back doing more bits. Today it's going to be on the Lexmoto for a change, because I've ordered a new speedo for the Strada. That's not the Strada, that's my brother's bike. He's currently in here with his big beastly Triumph. We're doing a quick chain and sprockets job. But yeah, I'm also going to be sorting out the baffle on this, so I thought I'd quickly show you. I'm going to pull that out, show you what it looks like, and then I'm thinking bodge it together with maybe a bit of tin foil and a bit of gasket maker for now, see if that makes a difference. But if not, my brother's wrapping his pipe as well, so he's got a bit of wrapping, and I'm going to pinch some of that to use if it doesn't work. So bear with us, and I'm going to pull that out and I'll show you the state that it's in. So here's a quick sound test as well before I've taken the baffle out. I don't know if you can hear that rattle. That's what it sounds like right now. Dirty. Okay, so there's the baffle out. And that's what it looks like. That plate there is the silencer plate. That's where you select, you know, how baffled you want the sound. That was loose as well, probably helping towards some of that ticking. But we'll come back to that in a minute. Let's give this a sound test, shall we, with no baffle. And there we have it, no baffle. Revs are a bit up and down because it's obviously cold, but it's a bit much, isn't it? I think I'm just being fussy, but no, that is a bit much. So, on to the baffle. Right, so here's the plan. Don't judge me, I've done my research, alright? I looked on the internet. Yeah, don't try this at home or nothing, because I can't guarantee that this is going to be safe. But we're making it up as we go along, and we're doing a bit of an experiment. So, what I'm going to do is take this and use it basically just as a glue. I've taken some tin foil and sort of folded it up to make some nice insulation tape. And I'm going to wrap that around the end of the baffle, just so it holds it in there that little bit more snug, and use that just to stick on like the ends, and hopefully hold it in place just whilst I'm bolting it on and all of that. And then that might fix it just for now, until maybe I decide to get a slightly larger baffle. I think this one, I can't remember what this one is, but yeah, I'll just get one that's like 1 or 2 mil bigger and persuade it in there. But yeah, that is going to be the plan. I'm going to put a bit of that on, because I did read up on it, and there wasn't too many like different ideas on what you can do to actually pack out an exhaust. I mean, there's wadding and stuff like that, but it's not really practical just to fill up a 2 mil space. And someone else had used tin foil like in their back box, in their muffler, sorry, and like where the wadding was, they then put tin foil around it, thinking that it might help, you know, with carbon build-up and things like that on the actual wadding. But it turned out to make a little heat sink to the outside of his muffler, and his muffler got really, really hot. But on mine, there's like a good wide space between where this is going to be sat and the outside muffler, so I shouldn't get any problems with the heat passing to anywhere it shouldn't be. So that's going to be the plan. I'll just stick it together, cut a little hole so my bolt can go back through, and then whack that back on, and we'll hope for the best. All a bit exciting, isn't it? Bit of an experiment. It's a little tricky to film and do things, but that's what I mean. I've used the gasket on there, just like an even little layer, and that's just going to act as a glue. There's a bit on that bit as well. That's going to act as a glue just to hold that down. Yeah, look at that, skills, one-handed skills. And that's the plan. Now I'm just going to cut off that excess, cut a little hole for the bolt there, let it cure probably overnight, so this can get nice and strong and there won't be any issues when I go to put it back in. Okay, so it's now the following day. I apologise for the noise immediately. There's roadworks going on up there. But I've been questioning my decisions with this baffle. Because it looked like a bit of a bodge, didn't it? Let's be honest, it looked dodgy. But now it's in there, it's actually gone incredibly well. I think you can just about see it. I think it's kind of hard to see my screen out here, but yeah, in there it fits incredibly snugly now. There's no wiggle room in that whatsoever. I've changed the bolt out that holds it in, and I've put a bit of a beefy locking nut on there as well. So hopefully the combination of all of those things is going to shut this thing up. So let's give it a go, shall we? Oh yes. No movement in there whatsoever. So it's holding up all right for now. But what I am going to do is, I don't expect it to last that long. So I'm actually going to work tonight, and it'll get a proper, you know, it'll get nice and hot then, and we'll see if it actually works at all once the exhaust seat's up. So it's going to get another 12 hours now to cure up a bit more, like the instant gasket. But I would call that, so far, a success. That's exactly what I wanted to do anyway. So we'll see if my cheeky little bodge has worked. And then what I'll do is, rather than make like a new video on it or anything like that, I'll probably just put a comment on this one if it all packs up and fails on me in like a day. But yeah, I'm holding out hope. I think it might work. And I love this exhaust. Just saying, it's really grown on me. I really like the green bit, I really like the yellow bit. It's a bit grubby at the moment, but and the paint come up really nice. It's got a little bit of rust coming back through. Might need another quick coat. But I'm very happy with this. Just needs a bit of a clean. So I hope you enjoyed this one. I've kept it kind of short and sweet. I'm giving you some kind of cool stuff to look at, some sound checks and that. If you did enjoy it, hit the like button, and make sure, if you're not already, to subscribe. And that way you can see things like this, things like my brother's big Triumph here that we did the chain and sprocket on. Or I would have showed you that, that would have made quite a good video, but you know how it is. I'm a muppet and we were busy, so. But that was good. We've done the front sprocket as well and adding an extra tooth on there just to make it, I think it was just one tooth, just to chill it out. But yeah, that was a nice little job. He's going to come pick that up today. And this one here as well, which I'm going to do all sorts of stuff to, I think, because I like this one, so I'm going to keep it and muck about with it. Yeah, thanks very much. Tell your friends, share this stuff around, and keep doing bits.